Good morning, crafty cuties. Today we are going to be making an Easter tag, and I thought I would throw in making an Easter card, and I will be using similar techniques but also different. I just wanted to show you how you can do two projects at once and kind of save yourself some time. So I am doing this video in collaboration with Sarah Elizabeth here on YouTube, and I was so excited when she asked me to do this collab with her. We thought it would be fun to do kind of a gender split tag idea. So basically she is going to be making a girly Easter tag, and I am going to be making one that would be suited more for a boy. Now, I don't know how good I'm going to be at this, but I'm gonna give it a try. And I wanted to try some images, some digital stamps from Vera Lane. And when I was searching through the little library there, I saw this little boy and this bunny, and I just thought this would be so different for me, and I thought it would be really fun to try and make these work. I think they're really, really cute, but I also am a little intimidated just because it's a little out of my comfort zone. But I wanted to try and do kind of a mixed media technique with the tag, and so let's just jump right in. So let's go ahead and get started with the backgrounds. I am going to start with some distressed inks on the tag, and I'm going to use watercolors on the card. So now let's start with the card background, and I want this one to be a little bit more bright. Okay, so let's add some dimension. For the tag, I am going to use some Modge Podge and some pieces of a page from a very old book. And I'm just going to swipe the Modge Podge over the top and underneath the book pages. And then for the card, I'm just going to use some doily pieces. So I'm gonna let these dry, and I'm going to color my images off camera just for time's sake. And I'm going to probably be using Copic markers and probably my watercolor markers. I'll have everything listed below, so I'll see you in a sec. Okay, so everything's colored. I'm gonna set these aside, and we're getting back to the background now, and we are going to add some texture to the background. So I have some stencils here, a couple from Tim Holtz, and then I have a couple from Heidi Swapp, and we are going to be using these stencils with some art screen ink, maybe some texture paste, and I may even use some gelatos. I'm just gonna go with it and see what I like as I go. And I do actually have some regular whipped spackle as well. So let's go ahead and add some texture. Okay, so I'm going to actually add back in a little bit more text, or books I guess, just because I felt like I lost a little bit more than I was wanting to. So now I'm going to add back in some more color. I'm using two different sprays. For the tag, I'm going to use this Tattered Angels, and it's just kind of going to give a shimmer. For the card, I'm going to use the Dylusions Vibrant Turquoise ink spray. I might regret this because it's pretty vibrant, and my board's gonna get all messy here. Changed my mind. I'm gonna use a little bit of the Dylusions. I decided I do want it to be a little bit more color than it was. Doing this at home, I recommend letting it dry, but I'm just going to go ahead and glue down my images, and that will complete this card and tag. I really recommend trying a couple projects at once. I mean, it's a little bit longer, but honestly, in the end, I feel like you just have all of your mess out once, and I just find it to be pretty satisfying to be done with 2 projects. Well, you guys, I am so sorry. My memory card was full and I thought I was filming this entire time, but all you missed was I taped down everything. I used some 3D tape for the words, and I think that's all I did. So now I'm going to kind of blend the words a little bit more into the card, if that even makes sense. I'm using some distressed ink in Seedless Preserve, and I would either use a credit card, but I don't have one near me, or just using some cardstock here. And I'm just going to get some of the ink on here. A credit card would probably work better, but let's see if we can make this work. And basically I'm just going to kind of stamp around the wording, and I'm not going to make it straight or anything like that. I don't want the edges to be like lined up like a square or anything, if that makes sense. I saw someone do this technique and I can't remember who, but I remembered it and I really liked it. I think it just kind of ties the text into the project a little bit. You can see that. So this video is getting long, so I'm actually just gonna go ahead and finish doing that to all of the wording, and then we will finish it off by adding some ribbon and adding this to the actual card. There are the completed card and tag. I really had fun making these. I definitely wasn't thinking that I was going to end up making something so far off from what I normally do as far as style. But I'm glad that I did, and I really hope that you guys will go check out Sarah's video. She will be making some Easter tags for girls, and I kind of realized when I just finished that these aren't super boyish, but I think that they would totally work for a boy. And I hope that you guys grabbed some ideas from this video. I'm gonna have Sarah's video linked right here where the eye is. You'll see that pop up. So definitely please go check her video out. And Sarah, thank you again for doing this collab with me. I hope I wasn't too crazy for you. And I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye bye.